Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mystic Rain here, and today we are going to be talking about the activation of our new light workers and our warriors that have reincarnated into this particular lifetime to help the collective consciousness to ascend. So the world is really crazy. We've got just so much going on, particularly with the coronavirus and how many people that it is affecting. And what I want to say is I just feel like it's my responsibility to put this message out there for whoever this reaches. It may not reach anyone at all, but the coronavirus is not the end all. I'm saying this because I have received the confirmation from my spirit council being my spirit guides, my ancestors, angelic beings, light beings, and higher dimensional beings. They're called the spirit council because they're not all just spirit guides. There are a bunch of them, but they have all collectively confirmed that the coronavirus is not the end of everything, and that it does serve a higher purpose for the chosen ones, so to speak. There are going to be a lot of you, and I suspect that if you're watching this video, you're one of them, that are going to be activated and awakening during this period of time in this global collective transition and this shift. We are steadily moving into the age of Aquarius. There are a lot of systems that we have in place as a collective that can no longer sustain themselves at that particular frequency. A lot of the ways our governments are set up are really selfish systems, our greed, the way our money works, the way we look at education, the way we look at healthcare, about how none of these systems are built for the prosperity and the renewal of the collective. They are built to only help one particular part of the population. They're not built for everybody. What we're going to see is a collapse of all of those systems because it needs to go. And unfortunately, there's something like coronavirus that is pushing that and propelling that forward. But we're also going to see are some of you beautiful chosen ones, you light warriors, you light workers that have incarnated at this particular time. You're gonna be activated, and it's gonna be your time to step up and help. All of a sudden, you're gonna start feeling incredibly empathetic. You're gonna start taking on pain bodies that don't belong to you. You're gonna feel yourself be a lot more emotional. You're gonna feel for people. You're gonna feel for their stories. You're gonna feel it so deeply that you may feel at times you wanna cry. You're gonna start becoming interested in things that are considered occult or mystical, like cards or crystals or natural remedies or herbalisms, because you're going to be searching for a way to naturally heal the people that are around you and contribute to the things that are actually going on around you. During that transition, you're going to have other people who are already kind of in this fight that are going to help you along, who are going to be here to answer whatever questions that you may have. But you're not going to be the only person that's going to be woken up during this period of time. There's a lot of you, and it's necessary because this is going to completely shift society and how society thinks as a whole. It's going to shift how society does things, and which society prioritizes and considers important. And when we're dealing with that shift, that's going to be massive, massive change. And a lot of people are going to have a hard time dealing with that. And there are also going to be a lot of people that are just going to be suffering during this period of time in general. So because of all of that, there needs to be more warriors, more light workers, more chosen ones who are going to be out here doing this work on this path. And your role in this whole grand scheme is to help assist a collective into that transition, that full transition into the age of Aquarius, and then to also help people find their own power so that they can heal through the trauma. Because what we're going to experience is that coronavirus itself is a trauma, but it's also going to pick the scab of all the things that we as a collective have put a band-aid on many, many problems. You're going to start to see old issues that you previously thought within yourself were resolved, but they are not resolved. Old emotions that you thought that maybe you had dealt with, you're going to really figure out that you have not in fact dealt with any of those. And a lot of those emotions are going to resurface, but it's resurfacing for a reason. It's part of the big purge. It all has to come out. And there is higher meaning for all of this. So just keep your faith and don't lose anything. This is not a video that I would normally post, but I feel called to do so because so many people are panicking and so many people are worried. But that's not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be observing and we're supposed to be watching. We're supposed to be able to be objective and understand what's going on and why it's happening. And while doing that, also helping society and the collective in any which way we can to heal. And that'll take on a lot of different methods. For a lot of you, maybe some of you guys will change your profession or change what you study or change the relationships and the people that you have around you because you feel like that they're lowering your vibration and that you can't do what it is that you wanted to do. But it's all because it's simply a frequency shift and it's the shattering, unfortunately, of patterns that no longer serve us. For anyone that's really into tarot, this is the collective tower moment for everybody worldwide that we're all going through together. But there is another side to this. There is the sun will come up again. And for a lot of you who are being activated in this moment, you're going to come out of this with a brand new, renewed sense of purpose. I just felt it in my heart that I needed to say that. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this at all, or if it's gonna resonate with anyone, but if it does resonate with someone, then you're specifically that the person or are the person that I am referring to. The spirit jumped in me, told me that I needed to say it, and so I am sharing this message that I have received that wasn't just for me, was for the collective. And I hope you receive it well. Thanks for watching.